Boom! And we're back with another video. Today we're gonna discuss a very confusing Instagram Facebook scammer called El.Chapo, and we're gonna talk about another fraud who came out of nowhere known as Ghatti, who's been lying about this vehicle of his all along. So before we continue, I just want to thank our lovely sponsor, that is FXGT. Now, FXGT offers zero spreads, light fastening executions on their Optimus account. This is actually very good for scalpers and high volume traders. They've also won an award for the fastest execution broker at the FMIS of 2025 in Cape Town, making sure that every millisecond counts when you need to trade into the market. Apart from that, they've got low commissions with high efficiency, where you can benefit from their raw ECN pricing with incredibly low commissions per lot. They've designed a platform for maximum value to ensure that more of your hard-earned profits actually stays with you. Now, this is good tailored for African traders, where they understand the need for local payment methods, fast withdrawals, and exclusive access to webinars, including education and events all across Africa as well. Very volume friendly for professionals. So if you are considered a professional trader, you will love their volume rebates and custom deals for high volume clients, where they reward you for your commitment. So if you are ready to elevate your trading experience with a broker that truly understands your need, switch to FXGT. I'll leave a link in the description box below, guys. Go check out fxgt.com. El.Chapo scammed you. You swear it's El.Chapo? And he says, yes, I've been scammed by... I said, but isn't that guy in prison in the US? Isn't he some big drug lord? He says, no, not that guy. And he starts sending me screenshots of the actual guy. Now, before we get into the multiple times this guy, El.Chapo, was called a scammer, we're going to talk about Ghatti and this Lamborghini that I've always wondered whether he owns it or not, until we received information that it actually does not belong to him. Now, most of you might have seen this Lamborghini with Ghatti standing next to it. And not to spend too much time on this, here you can see another photo from the side view, which is kind of a little bit better, give you some better context there. And then here we can see is the actual vehicle that you can actually rent it from a company called Car Nova, which actually reminds me of another place, another person that we spoke about in the past as well. In any case, if you want to rent it for one day, it's 17,500, 6 days. They will discount it for you by for about 4,000. So you pay 13,000 and per day. Well, I'm glad we were able to get this sorted out, because now we actually know that Ghatti actually never owned this Lamborghini, and I've always never thought about it. In any case, let's get back to the big scam. Now, I was very confused when somebody said to me, bro, El.Chapo scammed me. And in my mind, I thought it was El.Chapo, the guy who dug a hole underground and all of that stuff, right? Now, it didn't take too long for the information to surface, because I'm going to share with you guys about 1, 2, 3, 4 times El.Chapo was actually caught scamming. And hopefully this will open up the eyes of many people to see this guy for who he really is, right? The first story comes over here. You can see this didn't happen too long ago. It says, mornings, you're talking to the mother, the one you were chatting with. How are you doing? He says, I'm good. The client says, okay, I'm okay, thanks. I just want to know my story. I just want you to know my story. In fact, I don't know how to call it a story or bad luck. So the client explained to him that they've got scammed in the past before, and they want to invest money with him, right? He says they need to get on a call to verify the information. The client asks him, how long is it going to take? Maybe hours or days? He says it will take only 3 days, right? Then what happened after that was the client then tried to get hold of him, asking him to give back the 500. He says, please talk to me. God will fight for me. You will see. Client then says, you're really a scammer. I'm going to post you on Facebook. Still waiting for my 2,000. Bruh, I'm hungry this side. I'm still waiting for mine. WhatsApp happening. What's happening, bruh? And the client says, where's mine? Please reply. I'm still waiting for my 2,000. You scammed me. Still waiting for my 2,000. It's been a month. And that was the first time he got scammed. Now, I'll give you guys a little bit of context about these guys, right? These guys, they like to scam people and not take that accountability for it, right? Until you make a video about them, and then they want to come out and say that as well. Okay, next client comes out. Forex scammer El.Chapo exposed once again for scamming people. And here you can see, I'm not really sure what this means in the language because I don't understand it. But I do know it's probably somebody just calling him out once again for scamming. And then here you can obviously see the client paid 12,500 Rand to him. They tried to call him and he never answered. She then went to Facebook and decided to post some photos of him on there, right? This was now I want you guys to remember, right? On the 14th of March, the 6th of March, and the next time was on the 14th of March again, right? El.Chapo, once again, client, posted him here as well. Send him the account number. EQ Markets was signed up, and hola, what about the account management, bro? You said today is the day. Did you receive it? That's when the client paid. He says, yes, what's up? You're doing well. Checking about the account management. We're still good for tomorrow. And then the client reaches out to him again, say that they want to increase. I have 500. Can you make account management for me? So I would assume that this is where the conversation started, right? And the client says, I'm trading using my plug-and-play robot. What is the process of giving my money back? Send the money to me and I'll share my account logins after payment. El.Chapo then says, today you'll get the money. Can I get the mullah? Send details. Client sends the banking information. Let's make a call. Okay, no answer. They call. And then that's it. The client didn't get the money, but the client actually ended up paying him for it, right? Next story, El.Chapo exposed for scamming for living as usual. Client reads out, aware sewer MFT in Ningina for account management because that is what he's offering. Right? Client says 500 Rand. I have 3 slots available. It's available. You're paying now? Yes. He provides banking information. Client asks, give me your number. Client says, he says, okay, cool. Why don't you put it straight to my account? He says, you usually send it with PaySub. Okay, send proof of payment when done, easily so I can confirm. There the client shows him the banking, the payment that was made. He says, let me check. He received the information. Again, tells the same client it's going to take you 3 days. And the client asks him, are you still waiting for withdrawals? He says, yes, aware Chapo, hola. And then from there, the client asks if they can get back at least the 500 Rand that they've deposited. You ignore me for real. And then from there, he was just gone with that client's money as well. Next one, also, where he basically just ended up scamming the client. There's really not much that we have to talk about over here. Client says, I'm sending you the money now. There the client sends the 500 bucks to him. Client says, he tells the client the same thing, saying you will get it after 3 days. And there you can see, he says, yes, so when will I receive mine? Because there's only 2 slots open for this week. Yeah, I feel so sorry for you guys. It says Tuesday, client says, just don't forget about me today. Back to work, client apart. Then, yeah, I guess this is where things just started to go a little bit south. What do you mean? It's been Wednesday, I'm still waiting on you. You haven't replied. Why you keep lying to people? You know that I'm over it, enjoy that. And then the client was like, you know what? It's cool. You take the money. I don't care about it anymore. Right? Now, a lot of people has asked me about this guy to do a video on him. But I've received so many reports on this guy for scamming people. No? And if I have to say something, that if all of these people eventually got scammed by this guy, actually didn't file a complaint with the bank for the banking information, nobody would have been able to deposit any more money into that bank account, and also report him to the FSCA for providing account management services, because he's soliciting funds from the public, and that basically, makes it a lot easier for all of this to get stopped. But people always think that you must just make a video and that's going to solve the problem. Making the video doesn't solve the problem. Taking action is where the problem actually gets solved. So there you have it, guys. El.Chapo, not the real one, got exposed once again. As always, thank you for your time. Cheers vir eers.